Well, good day, viewers, and welcome to today's Sports Rep Show. I am your host, Brian Munango, updating and unpacking the latest sports news. Well, before we start with anything else, there's a lot to talk about. We can talk about yesterday's shock results again in the Afcon tournament that we have going on in Ivory Coast, but we're going to put all of that on hold because today is a big day and we focus on nothing but the Tafalaga Brave Warriors. Well, they are in action tonight and we are all looking forward to seeing them play against Tunisia in the first game of the Afcon 2023. With that being said, Colin Benjamin definitely did speak to the media earlier yesterday about regarding to today's game. So with that being said, let's hear what Colin Benjamin had to say.
Champions League, we've got the favourites, and if they're on song, well, they'll give us a bit of everything to enjoy. Well, here we go, the first of taste, and the break is on here. It's a red card. Tunisia, oh my goodness! There works the space foul. Lewandowski, oh magnificent!
That is a stunner!
Haaland! What a finish!
Coming onto it now to shoot! Champions of Europe, finally!
The 2023-24 UEFA Champions League. Be moved with every game live on SuperSport. Upgrade to Compact Plus.
The point is us playing against Tunisia tomorrow, taking all other aspects out, it's total different contrast. Apart from the demographics, which is south and north, their development happens in Europe. Ours is happening at home. They have been everywhere. This is formality for them. We are the Nations Cup. This is something special. And as such, we are hungry, but we're also humble to say that, listen, we've prepared, we've done our work, and let's just go on the field and try and do what it is that we have to do. I think coming back to your question with the other teams, yes, it's something that you look at, but we really tend to concentrate on ourselves and psych ourselves up and looking for the chance when it comes. This group is very, very tough. Like I said, we have favorites with Mali and Tunisia that's probably are able to win this tournament. And as such, we're taking on these games. We have a dream. We have a dream, and that dream is really to upset one or two in the group. And we also have another dream. If we do upset that, to do better than what we did before. It's not going to be easy. We're going to give it a go, full out, and yeah.
Thank you very much for the warm welcome. We are definitely ready. We've been preparing for the past few weeks. Started off in Accra. We played friendly in Kumasi, so against Ghana. And we came to Korogo, and preparations have been going well. The camp, the vibes are good. So we are gearing up to tomorrow's game. And yeah, like I said, we are in good spirits and ready. I picked up a slight strain on my hamstring, so I was out this is exactly day 9 today. So I've been recovering, doing rehab. It's been going very well. I'm grateful that I can run again. You know, the small things that you sometimes take for granted. I'm grateful I can run again. I'm back with my teammates, full training, and going back to the underdog, I mean, we don't want to get lost into that whole tournament of the underdog, or the underdog have been doing good. We'll concentrate on what we can execute on match day. So we'll give it our all, try and fight for a positive result. And it's not going to be easy. It was never easy. I said earlier, you are playing against the African giant, well recognized globally, a footballing nation. So you give them the respect, but at the end of the day, when you're on the pitch, you try and work as hard as you possibly can.
To start off, we know that Tunisia is really a powerhouse, and from where we're sitting, I think they are favorites to the cup as well. They are a very good team. They've been to multiple World Cups, as we know. But at the same time, I think this is the stage that we're looking forward to. That's the stage that our players are looking forward to basically show their talent, to better themselves. So I think the preparations went very well, and I think we're ready to go. And if Tunisia is going to win, it's not going to be easy. It's they will fight for that.
Well, the spirits are really high for this one, but if you guys haven't met Team J yet, you guys should stay tuned for this one, because these guys are on their way to Ivory Coast and they will be arriving later on today. So we won't be seeing anything from them today, but they'll definitely hook us up with some content tomorrow. That's Team J, and that's because all of them have the same, not the same name, but they all have the letter J in their name, starting off with Tia James Wilson, Jesse Jackson Kalreitha, who has a J in all three of his names, accompanied by Johannes Liungo and Joseph Thomas. Well, Johannes Liungo was the one that won the Lesotho Joe competition by NMH, so he gets to travel with the team to Afcon 23. With that being said, let's meet the team.
We are standing here, that is at the Hosea Kutako International Airport, on board, that is of course, to the Ivory Coast, where we are going to witness the Africa Cup of Nations. The Brave Warriors will be in action, and it is going to be a phenomenon. It is going to be an exciting, dramatic event that is in Ivory Coast. But I'm here joined, that is by the big boys that are also boarding the plane with me, that is to the Ivory Coast. Guys, are you excited?
Yes, sir! We are very excited. Looking forward to it.
They are very excited indeed. Which player are you looking forward to seeing there?
Obviously, it's Peter Shalolile. Shasha, we are coming for you, man.
We need some goals on there. Peter Shalolile, please.
And Wendell Rudel, do it,
Wendell
man.
must come through, man. Wendell must come through.
What's the message from you to the team?
Let's do our best and let's just win what we can. Do what we can. Show
Let's
them
try our
who
best,
we are.
guys.
Land of the brave.
Do what you can. Of course, Sports Rep will be there. Courtesy of Tafelaka, Go TV, DSTV.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for making this possible. The Namibia Media Holdings as well. So stay tuned. We will be back. We'll see you in Cote d'Ivoire.
Before we go back, and we'll be back, just tell me, you guys, our predictions for Namibia's first game against Tunisia. I'll start off with Tia James Wilson. What is your prediction for our first match?
I think we're going to win 2-1.
2-1?
We're not losing the game.
Okay.
For sure.
Jesse Jackson.
I'm seeing a draw. It is going to be a score draw.
Okay.
I'm saying 1, Namibia 1, Tunisia 0.
Tunisia 0.
I'm looking forward to Namibia.
1-0 in favor of the Brave Warriors,
With
obvious.
Shalolile giving us
Yeah,
the goal.
it's Shalolile goal.
Okay, well, all the best to you guys.
Thank you so much.
Love.
Let's talk, Joel.
Let's go,
We've always had the bravery to stand up for what is Namibian, from protecting our homes to fighting injustices. We still celebrate what it means to us and raise a glass to those who show their bravery. No matter how they take on the world, with all this potential in the land of the brave, what will you do to make this Namibia your Namibia?
Oh, that's wonderful. And that is what champions do.
It feels good to football with GoTV.
Works the space well and scores.
Nobody but GoTV gives you all the games of La Liga and the DStv Premiership.
This is extraordinary. Oh.
The Premier League and UEFA games that matter, and the world's favorite cup competitions. Get your Go Coder with 1 month of Super for only $799 to enjoy the football Vuma. GoTV. Love it.
I think the hype behind the Afcon 23 is really, really high. So make sure to experience the Afcon experience with us. With that being said, this is your chance to stay tuned and always make sure that you are updated with live stats, unforgettable highlights, and exclusive highlights. Don't miss any moment. With that being said, as you can see, there is a link there. Afcon.my.na is the link, and you can stay updated with everything, see what's happening, latest news and latest scores. As we get into the hit list, South Africa and Zimbabwe coaches of the under 14 and under 16 boys and girls who dominated their age groups at the 2024 ITF C.A.T Southern African Junior Teams Championship talk about how it feels to hold their various trophies. South Africa was the first overall in the Southern African region, followed by Zimbabwe and Botswana. Let's take a look.
My name is Ilse Hatting, and I am the under 16 girls team coach. It feels really great to hold this trophy this year. Last year, unfortunately, we lost in the finals to Madagascar. It really, really warms my heart so that the girls can go through to the next round. Congrats to the girls for fighting so hard.
I'm Coach Terence from Zimbabwe, the under 16 boys and girls coach. Look, the girls came out second and we got the silver medals. They did really great. They fought really well throughout the whole week. It was a round robin in their group, and so they played each and every country and they came out second. And the trophy that I'm holding is for coming out second, all age groups combined, which was a very, very good achievement for our country, especially coming second in the whole Southern Africa. Okay. I'd like to thank Namibia Tennis Association for hosting this Southern Africa Zonals for African Junior Championships. And I would like to thank ITF for making everything come to a success.
Hi, my name is Khotso Matshefo, boys under 14 national coach. I'm very happy that we won this the zonals competition this year. Had an amazing team of boys this year, so very well done to them, and I'm super happy we're going to the next round.
My name is Ethni Chifamba, and I'm from Zimbabwe. I was the under 14 coach for both boys and girls, and for the team event overall, for the individuals, we came second. It was overwhelming for us, but it was very unexpected, and much effort was put in this as we really worked hard for it, and we managed to conquer.
Hi, my name is Sabelo Matebola. I'm the South African coach for the under 16 boys. We're so much happy to be here in Namibia and having won our event. We're so excited, and we believe that we'll be able to perform better or to perform at our best. The South African team, we're so excited to have won the team event here in Namibia, and we're so excited. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
We are all seeking connection to each other, to the world, to the spaces we exist in.
More sportsmanship right now from the lads.
You might be physically ready, your body is ready, but mentally.
Here's another chance, and it is a goal from Vindo Kahn.
Sy sê wie hy is aan neertrek en daai bal het my grond gevat. Ja, hy het grond gevat en is
but just enough next.
Shh. Running that mountain up. Okay, so we will be doing this for the mountain climber. More advanced, slightly advanced.
So is jou trolley reg? Want
I love it. I love it. So then we
kickstart our countdown at number 5 with this one.
Op Netwerk TV se Klets Kompas gesels ons nuus van 'n Maandag tot Donderdag. Ons kyk ook na die weer en meer. Stories wat jou raak en stories wat saak maak.
They've made a mistake in denying me bail, and they've made several other mistakes in many other cases.
The channels that teach us something new or reflect
our expression. So it goes beyond switching to the right station. It's about choosing the experience that can adorn the present, dressing it with our tastes as we expand our preferences, because what we are actually connecting to is boundless, limitless human energy. And this is the spirit of NTV.
Well, Alex Miller and Melissa Hens won the first of 6 races in the 2024 Nedbank Windhoek Pedal Power Road Bike Series on the Dordrecht Road east of the capital on Sunday, while Christian Jansen van Rensburg from South Africa took second position in the men's race, with Daniel Abraham of Netherlands finishing third, while Vera Luza was second behind Hens in the women's race. We do have a few interviews lined up for you to enjoy, so please have a look.
Alex Miller, the winner of the elite men's race here at Dordrecht today. Alex, a good race. You're not even tired.
No, maybe it looks like I'm not tired, but I do feel it now. Yeah, happy to have been able to win it. It's always nice to get stuck into racing again at the beginning of the season. It's a good racing intensity now for me with the upcoming races in South Africa. So looking forward to that. Next weekend is a big one, Atakos. We have done it twice, come second twice, so hopefully I'm hoping I'll be able to improve on that. It's always a difficult one, but yeah, happy with how today went at least.
Speaking of races out of Namibia, what does your international calendar looks like for 2024?
So yeah, joining the new team, Toyota Specialized, obviously a big nice challenge for me this year. There'll be a lot of South African races, Tankwa Trek with Matt, and then Epic in March. So a big focus on that, and then towards the middle of the year it'll be more preparation for Paris if all goes well in Europe and that.
Okay.
So a big focus on that as well.
Lex, yeah, thank you very much and congratulations with this small frau. You're speaking of the other quads and so on. That's mean business, the mountain bike stuff.
Yeah. No, it's nice to be able to race here, against the guys, and especially on the road. It's good racing intensity.
Yeah.
It's always very difficult to get away. So yeah, thanks to Windhoek Pedal Power, Nedbank, all the sponsors that make it happen.
Yeah. Alex, thank you very much, and good luck for the rest of the year and the racing.
Thank you. Thanks.
I'm with Melissa Hens, the winner of the elite ladies race here at the Dordrecht. Melissa, extremely good race for you and Vera Luza. The wind, your preparation, tell us a bit more, please.
We had a good training season. I also had a nice Christmas off. I think that was important for my mental preparation for the racing season. So I took a week off during Christmas, which I think really helped me. And then my training's just been really consistent. And yeah, I think the wind played to my favor today. And I think I love this road actually and this race. And I think, yeah, thanks.
Melissa, you may brag about that the men couldn't catch you, the women from behind today. So how did that happen? I know you mentioned the preparation, the wind is your friend and so on, but that tells us how good you have raced today.
Yeah, I think the women's super strong, and I'm really happy that everyone's committed and that we can be a great example for the ones wanting to come up. We had a good pace, easier pace going down. And then on the turnaround, as always, it started getting hard. I played a bit of tactics today, which helped me. Unfortunately, we nearly had a very bad accident in the finish line. So Vera and I were in a sprint finish for the finish line. We got in a breakaway, which I'm also happy about. But unfortunately, the car influenced that sprint a bit. And
badly.
Yeah, I just thank God. I'm alive.
Yeah. Melissa?
Racing team colours today, so I'm not heading up the federation embassy on this race specifically. Obviously I always wear that umbrella, but I was supporting the ladies, and the peloton worked super smoothly, very, very professional. The commissaires did an outstandingly good job, and what the nicest part of it was that the ladies' pace was today so that they finished ahead of the men. In the last 3 years in this database race, the ladies were always caught by the top men, which are now passing behind us. I think the second batch, but for the first time, I think in a long time, the ladies' pace was so fast that they came in ahead of the men, and they had a very fair and strong ladies' race.
Yeah, and unfortunately, there was almost something happened here at the finish.
I only heard a glimpses of it, so I can't comment on the specifics.
Yeah, but the courts were here today, and they escaped a disaster. Alex, this is the Axel. Sorry,
Alex was the male rider.
The male rider,
Miller, together with Christian.
Yeah.
I saw them passing past.
Yes, yeah. Alex won with Christian
Janssen van Rensburg.
In second place after him. There was no bonds sprint today from the elite men. Strange, Axel.
There was a breakaway very, very soon. When we did the halfway turnaround, we saw 2 riders. We didn't know at that time because the pace is so high, we didn't see, but there was a breakaway already before the halfway point. Normally in this database race, because it's downhill all the way to database, and then the technical stuff is on the way back, but today there was already a breakaway even before they turned around at the halfway point. So that most probably has influenced the racing to quite a significant degree.
Axel, what?
Everyone. Time for international sports news, starting off with tennis news first. Australian Open, and it's still week 1, and it was a number 1 seed in the women's division, Iga Swiatek, that won her first round game. It was a tight first set for her. She played against Sonia Kennan, she's from the United States, and it was 7-6 and 6-2 that Iga Swiatek won. Sonia Kennan, a difficult opponent. She's a former major winner as well. Then also it is Emma Raducanu from Great Britain that's also through to the next round, beating Shelby Rogers by 6-3 and 6-2. Emma Raducanu is unseeded in the tournament, but also 2021 US Open champion. And then number 3 seed Elena Rybakina, very tough first round game for her, playing Karolina Pliskova, and it is in the end Elena Rybakina that come through the 3rd seed, winning by 7-6 and 6-4. In the men's division, it is Cameron Norrie of Great Britain that beat Jean Pablo Verales 6-4, 6-4 and 6-2. He's the 19th seed. Then also wins for number 11 seed Casper Ruud, beating Albert Ramos of Spain in 3 sets. And then also Helge Rune that beat Yoshihiko Nishioka from Japan, and the score there was also in 4 sets. That's Australian Open taking place in Melbourne. Continuing international sports news with football news, soccer news, and it is FIFA that announced the men's Best Player Award and Best Coach Award. The best player for 2023, that is Lionel Messi. It was a close vote against Erling Haaland of Manchester City and also Kylian Mbappe, but in the end it was Lionel Messi, the 36-year-old, announced a FIFA Men's Player of the Year. The soccer coach of the year is Manchester City's Pep Guardiola. That was expected. It was Manchester City that won the treble last year. It's only happened twice in history, and it is the treble is winning the Premier League of Britain, and then also the FA Cup and also the Champions League. More soccer news or football news is that Everton and Nottingham Forest, they've been charged by the English Premier League, and that is for breaking profit and sustainability rules in the season of 2022-2023. And that is because of big losses that they made in those seasons. Clubs are allowed to make a loss of 105 million euros over a 3-year period, and it seems like those 2 clubs, Everton and Nottingham Forest, went behind that. So there's a risk for them to lose league points. And staying with football, it is coach Jose Mourinho that was sacked by Roma as coach. It's a difficult season for Roma. They're 9th in Serie A at the moment and also knocked out in the Coppa Italia. And he was appointed in May 2021 as coach. He formerly also coached Manchester United, also Chelsea, Real Madrid and Tottenham Hotspur. And closing today's international sports news with rugby news, it's news from the British and Irish Lions that announced that there will also be a women's British and Irish tour, and that will be in 2027 to New Zealand. The British and Irish Irish Lions teams made up of 4 teams, that is England, Ireland, Scotland and Wales. So it will be the first time there will be a women's Lions team, and they will play the 6-time world champions New Zealand in 3 tests. That's in 2027. The men's tour, the next tour will be in 2025, and that will be the British and Irish Lions touring of Australia, and they also have a new coach, and it was Andy Farrell that was announced as the coach of the British and Irish Lions for this 3-test series against Australia next year. That's international sports news for today. Hope you have a great sport day, and we talk international sport again tomorrow. Goodbye.
Well, and just like that, we've come to the end of today's show, Sports Wrap. We'll be back again tomorrow, same time, same place. But before I do leave you guys, I just want you guys to remember that 7 o'clock, the game kicks off. That's where we take on Tunisia, Tafelaga Brave Warriors against Tunisia in a big game. That's our first match in the Afcon 2023. Hopefully, we can get our first win in this tournament. We have taken part in 3 so far. This is our 4th tournament, and hopefully, we can get our first win in this one. So we will be backing the boys. I don't know where you guys will be watching the game from, but definitely make sure that you tune in and check us out on Sports Rep. Send us your predictions, and I'll definitely love to engage with you guys. But with that being said, it's goodbye from me.